Are you confusing people? I mean, honestly, are you confusing people? Hello, my name is Robert Hollis, and that's the title for today's video. Now, I don't look at anything as being an accident, nothing. So it was hilarious that as I was going to do this video, it's the first time I've ever seen the YouTube thing come up and say, I'm sorry, are you finished? Do you want to quit? And I'm going, no. And then I try to go backwards and try to get on. And guess what? It's not there. So I had to create another one. So on a video, are you confusing people? I guarantee you that I'm confusing people. And I did not attempt that in any way, shape, or form. So I'm sure there's a lot of people now that are going to the links and the video's not there. But if they, I see them popping up now. Hi, Mary. Hi, Melody, Brene, Kai, Amalo, John, Hola, Iona, great, Sandy, Bill, Mary, Scott, Hannah, John, Melody, Lucky, Life. All right. So, are you confusing people? Now, I'm going to tell you a really good story here because when people see my success, I need you to understand it was 100% intentional by my mentor. Totally intentional. And in this day and age, I brought up on another video that, in this day and age, everyone's got knowledge. Everyone's got knowledge, but there's a lack of wisdom, total lack of wisdom. And so there's a phrase that I just love: confused people do nothing. Confused people do nothing. And I was thinking about this today when I was, meditating and pray. And it's like people, I did a video too, is like, if you can't explain something to a first grader, it's like you don't understand it. And so when you look at things in life, I think the difference between a person that can do something like a Kobe Bryant or a Michael Jordan, or someone that's just really, really great at something, they're gifted at it. I don't sometimes those people are not very good teachers. They're not good teachers or trainers or mentors. And the reason why is because they're all over the frickin' place. You know what I mean? They're on what is it? HADD. They're on, I guess that's called hyper, always dealing with distractions, So, they're just constant. Like, if you watch their social media and it's like they're over here, they're over here, they're over here, then they're doing this, and then they're doing this, and then they're throwing this idea in, and then they're throwing this idea in. And when I met my mentor, um, everything was exactly this way. In fact, here's something that was really amazing. I went to one of his very first training and he goes, how many people know how many products there are in the company? And a couple of people knew. And he said, listen, you're a independent affiliate. You're not dependent. You're an independent affiliate. What does that mean? I'm here to coach you and mentor and train you. But you're an independent affiliate with My Daily Choice. So back then it was NSA. And he says, I'm telling you right now that when people make a decision, get in where you fit in, he said, I have a pre-made, he'd print them out and give it to us. I have a pre-made, because we did everything by paper. I have a pre-filled out order form because we only sell two products: countertop water filter and portable water filter. Now he says, if you want to get into all the other products, then you can't work with me. So the biggest part of my success was a mentor that was saying, this is the way to make 6 figures a year. This is the way. So he would beat in our heads all the time. Is it duplicatable? Is it duplicatable? Can you teach a first grader? Can you teach a first grader how to do the baby steps? And see, in this industry, it's like not only when the internet came out, but now you got everything out there. There's trillions of ways, probably not exaggerating. There's trillions of ways to make money, and there's billions of people with opinions. And you got all of these people that have their way of doing something that should be master the mundane. I seen Craig, one of the visionaries, Craig Jackman, said he posted, people that are successful master the mundane. They find a good do research and find someone that is great at getting people results. They're a great coach. And when they coach, it's like, this is what you do. This is what you do. Well, what about this? This is what you do. But what about, no, this is what you do. And so when you see people and you go to their social media, right? And it's like almost, it seems like on a weekly basis, if not a daily basis, but they're, doing this, and then they're doing this, and then they're doing this, and then they're promoting this, and then they got this coach, and then they got this coach. That's got to be a habit or a personality trait, but I can guarantee you this: confused people do nothing. There's only one thing that my mentor wanted to teach me, and that's he wanted to get me a payday. He told me, all I need you to know, Robert, all I want you to do is the little things. They're little, but little things done correctly in the certain way always produces results, always produces an outcome. And we just live. So when people always say, Robert, that industry that you're in, don't 99% of the people fail? I go, 99% of the people fail at everything. Pick something, pick anything. A majority of the people are not consistent in learning how to do something unconscious competent. So I was in a unique situation because I had a mentor that said, Robert, all day, every day, you got to master the mundane. You got to get amazing, extraordinary at connecting with strangers. That you just got to do that. And then when you connect with strangers, your next thing is to ask them, once you get people to know, like, and trust you. I do that by giving away a gift. Then the next thing you got to do is you got to be willing to ask them to do you a huge favor, check out some information so that they can introduce you to people that you both can help. All right. Now what? Let's just do those. So I was thinking today, before I did this video, is how many of you know people that have a job? Do you guys know of anyone, or you yourself have ever had a job? And I need you to think about this. If you had a job, don't they sort of get you to do that job not only their way. See, when you're employed, hey, you know what I seen on the internet? Jim Joe Bob was talking to Sally Jane, and they came up with a new way to do this job. You do that, you're fired. I got an idea. Just do what I told you. And I need you to get good at it. I need you to get efficient at it. I need you to be really good at it so it doesn't cause, things not being right. So it's so amazing to me that some of the best things that could happen in people's lives, honestly, is learning to be an entrepreneur, learning to be a person that can build a successful, voluntary group of people that are getting results either from the products or the compensation plan. So my whole thought is when I see people that do this and then they 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 do this. And here's what's crazy about it. They will change in a heartbeat. Just, all right, so here's what you got to do. Here's what you got to do. Then someone says, hey, look at this shiny ball. Ah, wham. I mean, they don't check to see if it works. They don't know if it works. It's just new idea, jump on it. 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 Shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball. And it's like they do this their whole entire life. And now here's what's really crazy is when you're putting your people in front of people that are the shiny ball syndrome. We're doing this, and now we're doing this, and now we're doing this, and you're confused, and your people are confused. So confused people do nothing, and confused people that do nothing don't get a payday. And when they don't get a payday, and someone says, listen, you can get a payday over here, wham, they're gone. And they're gone because they wouldn't master the mundane. The little tiny things that are the fundamental things that helps you build a organization that is using the products every month so that you can build an income that's above average on a consistent basis on a monthly basis. So sometimes finding the wrong people at the wrong time, you might be able to use some closing skills, right? And some fear of loss and some FOMO and some holding tank. And, it's like a magic trick. You see the bottle. Yeah. Now you don't. Woo! It's like they got all these little tricks and closing and all these things that they do, which, by the way, no one else can duplicate. Pretty interesting, huh? Your goal is to have everyone in your group that each and every day they're excited about their vision. They're excited about, generating income for them and their families so they can do the things they've always dreamed that they wanted to do with the people that they love. And there's this constant chatter of this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Now we're going to do this. We're going to do this over here. How about we try this? How about we try that? Let's do this, and that. And do I get caught up in it? Oh my God. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I try to do my best not to get caught up in it, but I'll give you guys a neat peek. We have, you'll see it around here someplace. You can go to roberthollis.com/join. And, I'm not going to use names because it doesn't matter, but we just have an incredible inner circle. You'll see a bunch of people here that have IC next to their names. And I appreciate them so much. Oh my God. I love my inner circle members. Right. And so yesterday, one of them said, hey, Robert, there's a book that you do a video on. a couple of videos, and you talk about this book. And I just find that book pretty incredible. Would that be something that, if you're already talking to a person that was really focused in their network marketing company, would you share? Would you share that book? And so we talked about it on the inner circle. And then I go to a website today, and I mean a link, and this person not only changed their links, but they changed everything that they have to this new idea. And now they're using it to pique interest, and they're totally doing nothing that I'm doing. Zero what I'm doing. So someone was able to bring something up on an inner circle call. That's the people that are really, really want to get this. And someone said, what about this? And immediately people went, oh, wham, bam, 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 bam. And it's like, no. This incredible woman brought up, hey, if I run into somebody that's already committed and focused on their network marketing company, and they're not interested in hearing anything about you, Robert, or the company that we're involved, could you give that person a gift by giving them this series of videos that you did on how to properly build a network marketing company? And I went, great idea. And see, people only hear what they want to hear, right? So I'm sure a large group of people went out and searched that person's name. Then what they did is found all their stuff, because we talked about it. And now what they're doing is they've changed everything about what they're doing. Everything. Just, I mean, in a drop of a hat, just bam, boop, 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 boop. Now, here's the crazy thing. If they have a group or anybody on their group, I can guarantee they probably reached out to all of them people. Go, oh my God, have you heard of this guy? Have you heard of this book? Have you heard of this? This is what we're doing now. And these are people that you guys don't realize that are watching you all the time. See, people don't do what we tell them to do. They don't. They just do what you do. They do what you do. So you could be financially okay. You could not be worrying about money. You could have everything taken care of. And so now that you do, then what you can do is you can go learn from other people and learn new stuff and do new stuff. And but why would you every week or every couple of weeks throw a new idea at somebody? That to me is the opposite of what I was trained. See, if I lead with money, and yes, I'm not perfect. I've been distracted. I hey, shining ball, and I went there, and right? So think about that. It's like when I do that, then everybody goes, okay, I'm in it. I'm doing that. And so normally I don't really promote something publicly until I get results for it on a monthly basis. So it doesn't make a difference to me when I'm Win My Daily Choice if they're launching, thousands and thousands and thousands of products. I know it's just a little over 1,000, but it's like I really like the concept that Josh Wagle has put together with the marketplace. I really like that. So if I can focus finding people that need to make extra money, where they can try out any of the premium quality products that we have. You see that, it's neat that if you teach something, then people can learn it because you're doing it like that. And then people are doing it. And then you're doing it like that. And other people can learn it. And then there's this thing called duplication that's happening. And I'm going to be pretty in people's faces in this statement, and then we're done. I love building groups that are in other countries. I love building groups in other countries, and it just happened that these people are financially not doing well. So they're just a little more like I was when I got started and had no money and no electricity, getting evicted from my apartment. They instead of just wanting to do something, they come from a place of desperation. And when you can find someone that is willing to go into action and do what they need to do because you gave them this, this, and this. This is all you need to do is this, this, and this. And they believe that if they plant seeds, they're going to get a harvest, but they just got to go through a lot of people. Then you get these amazing stories like I have in Hungary, and these incredible stories that I have in Romania, and now these incredible stories that I have in Nigeria. And one time people asked me, Robert, it seems like you always focus on other countries with your group. And I said, yeah, I gotta try to keep them away from the shiny ball people. Um, I gotta keep them away from the shiny ball people. And so if and these people are looked at in all companies as being leaders. So they don't know that they have an incredible amount of influence off people that don't know any better. So if this person is just, you get these groups of people that are just constantly launching new stuff and new trainers and new ideas and new trainers and new ideas and new packages and new ideas and it's like, my God. So, the growth is happening in Nigeria because people are saying, "Hey, do you know anyone that wants to make extra income?" I'm pretty blessed because this is what I made last week. This is what I made last month. This is what I've made so far. Become a free affiliate and try the product out with a 60-day money back guarantee. So if you notice groups that really are exploding, they're focused on something simple that everyone duplicates and everybody does. Then you got the rest of the world. Confusion City. Confusion City. Shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball. I just want to be the guy that goes down in history of this industry of being one of the best because he's created so many people that walked away from their job, had freedom, learned something simple and basic that they can share with other people, even a first grader. So they can go, wait a minute, let me get this right. I seen your income. I got to get excited that if it happened for you, it can happen for me. If it happened for other people, it can happen for me. Yeah. And with that excitement and having a vision that I can believe in, because if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah. All right. And then I'm supposed to talk to people and ask them to do me a huge personal favor. And do they know of anyone that needs to make extra money? And when they want to know what it is, you can show them a simple video and get them to become a free affiliate. Yeah. Yeah. And then those people buy this product. Yeah. So you guys will notice that companies go through trends. And when companies go through trends, they seem to have a momentum because there's certain individuals in the company that are focused on doing one thing. Then when it becomes confused, then confused people do nothing, and confused people that do nothing fall out of rank. Their checks go down, and they don't know what to do because they're confused until someone from another company goes, "Hey, listen, here's some income." Oh my God. I just remembered that's why I got in this business to begin with. Here you go. Okay, bingo. So, yeah, here's what I'll leave you guys with. You should ask people that you've already talked to about this business, and listen close. Friends, relatives, uh yeah, just ask people that are interested in doing this business and say, I need you to do me a huge favor. What do you need? I need you to go look at my Facebook page or my Instagram page. I need you to look at my social media. And after you look at it, and I'm also going to send you what I send other people. I know you're not going to do the business. I just need your help to tell me after I send you all the stuff that I'm going to send you. Um, do you understand? Do you understand what I'm looking for? What the person would be doing so they could earn that results? Does it look like it's simple to you? I think that maybe a lot of you might go, wow, uh, I know I confuse people. I know I confuse people. I know I send people too much information. I know I try to plug them in too many groups. I know I ask them to do way too many tasks at the beginning. I I know I add them all these trainings. I know that I confuse them, overwhelm them, frustrate them. Um, I'm really, really good at getting people to quit. I'm really good at getting people to ghost me and not reply. I'm really good at not duplicating. I'm really, really good at not duplicating. I don't have anyone in my group that gets a weekly check. Um, do you get a weekly check? No, no, I don't. So you haven't figured out the simplicity yet. See, you don't believe in the process. You don't believe in the certain way. You don't believe that if you learn to master this one thing, that everything could turn around. So when you talk about all the one percenters in the world, ladies and gentlemen, like, singing the same song or doing the same dance or throwing uh, corn bags into a hole on a board or throwing darts or catching a football or hitting a baseball. Do you guys realize that the people that are one percenters are people that just mastered the mundane? I talk about Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. Do you guys even try to understand how many hours these people shot the ball, passed the ball, dribbled the ball? It's like if we tried to break down basketball, even if you may or may not like it. Let me see. What's the goal? What's the goal? The goal is to get the ball into the bucket. Okay. So how are we going to do that? Shoot it? Yeah, or if someone's blocking you, you could pass it to somebody else, and then you could come up with plays where people dribble, pass, dribble, pass until there's an opening, and then you put the bucket in the ball. I mean, the hoop. Okay, what else? The other team is going to try to put the ball in the bucket to get points. And our goal is to stop them from doing that. Well, how do we do that? Well, we either, intercept the pass or we block the pass or we get in their face a little bit so they miss the shot. We got to get the rebound because they get the rebound, they get another shot to win points. When you break down, see, that's the stuff that you need to do so you understand. That's why Albert Einstein said if you can't explain it to a first grader, then you don't understand it. You don't understand it. So if someone said to you, okay, what's the first thing I should do? Very first thing I should do. Did you create a free affiliate account? I didn't get an email. No, I haven't created a free account. Well, that's what you need to do. Well, I don't know if I want to. Did you watch the video? No, I have some questions. See, I'm trying to make this duplicatable and simple for people so they can say, wow, is that all you do? Yeah. Well, I could do that. This is simple. I can do it. See, if I don't get that in your head, if you go, this sounds confusing, this sounds frustrating, this sounds overwhelmed, there's so many things to do, uh, then you won't move forward. If you won't move forward, you can't get anybody else to move forward. So if you were to break it down for yourself and you had to teach somebody something like brushing your teeth, something like talking, mommy, mommy, grabbing onto their fingers and helping them walk, right? Isn't it amazing that when you have taught someone to do something, how you slow it down, make it little baby steps, and then we give them accolation and cheering and yay. It's like they take one step, yay! Oh my God, he said mommy. Oh my God, she said mommy. Everything that we do, that you watching this live or recorded, has taught somebody else to do. You did it in lessons. My son Matthew, very, very amazing reader. And I'm dyslexic. So I did my research, found out the number one book in the world for teaching children to read. It's on Amazon, 101 lessons. And I sat down with my sons and went page by page, lesson by lesson. I homeschooled my sons. I'm dyslexic. I found an expert and I followed their procedure. Now Matthew's one of the most read people that I know. Reads like 50 plus books a day. I mean, a year. A dyslexic father that can't spell or read very well taught his son how to be an amazing reader because I researched the book. I used one book on all of my sons, and I followed a lesson each and every day. I followed the certain way that the expert told me to do. Didn't switch books in midstream, didn't check out other people. Maybe I should do this book. Maybe I should do this book. Well, so and so, I was talking to Jim Joe Bob, and he was talking to Sally, and Sally said that they think this book is better. No, I didn't. I did the research. I made the decision, found a trainer and a mentor, and followed their proven way. So, and are you confusing people? Because I sometimes confuse people. And if I've ever confused you, overwhelmed you, frustrated you, please find it in your heart to forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm truly, truly, truly sorry. So I believe in you. I love and appreciate you. If no one's given you permission to succeed and be fulfilled and happy, let me do that for you because my mentors did that for me. And Saturday again, we got to ask me anything at exactly noon Pacific time, 3. Check out the post. I'm sure you guys will find it. And I'm looking forward to helping you each and every way. Love and appreciate you. Bye for now.